Mr. Pop. Eat.
The hour is getting late. All along the watchtower.
Princes kept the view.
While all the women came in winds.
Barefoot servants too.
Outside in the cold distance.
A wild cat did growl.
Hello, I am sorry to have to fade that song out. It's long, and I want to get back to our interview. We have in the studio with us tonight Mr. Slender Pickens. That was his version of Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower. And Mr. Pickens joins us via Zoom shortwave radio from Beantown, Massachusetts, on the east coast of America. We're distinguished to have him as an outsider artist featured on the program Sonic Exploration. I am your host, Deepak Leestning, and welcome, Slender, to our show.
Thank you. I really appreciate being on your show, Deepa. And I love what you guys do, with the technology of blending shortwave and Zoom to get things to people. It's really cool.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, we certainly try to get a lot of interesting sounds to the people. And I do think your sounds are interesting, Mr. Pickens. You are not a young man, you're not an old man, but you are definitely a man who plays many instruments. And yet I know you don't consider yourself really a professional musician. Why is that?
Well, Deepa, number one, I don't make any money doing this. I do it for fun. And I don't really do it to get the attention of other people. I do it so I have something to listen to that's homemade, That's just how we roll here on the farm, if you will.
Yes, I know you are a homespun DIY kind of guy, and we appreciate that. And thanks to the beauty of shortwave, we even know that here in Delhi and other places. I suspect you are maybe not as well known in America. Do they use shortwave radio in America?
Yeah, there are certain, sections of the country where people are tuned into that. So that's where we get, some of the real news. It's hard to get the real news these days, as you may well know.
Yes, we do know. And tell me, of all the shocking news coming out of America, what has surprised you most recently?
Well, it might be some of these smaller factions of the MAGA movement that I'm hearing about. Like, there's some group that involves Pete Hegseth and J.D. Vance and a few others. I'm not really sure who all's in this group. But apparently they identify with a female member of the forest's largest ungulate group. Something about a large female from this herd was forced into prostitution by the Democrats, and they're trying to cover it up with the Epstein files or something along those lines, or that's what they're saying anyway. These are heteronormative guys who are really out to get people on the left, I guess. They're very much anti-vax, anti-trans, etc. They call themselves the Straits of Horror Moose.
Well, well, I have not heard of that group. I am not surprised, I suppose, but not heard of it.
Yeah, well, Deepak, I try not to focus on politics and just focus on my music.
Yes, well, I'm sure that's actually a pretty good idea, all things considered. But I do recall from past interviews that you have had some interesting things to say about President Trump. I gather that you're not a fan.
No, Deepak, I am not.
Well, I went back into your catalog and I did notice that you've been doing some spoofy songs about Trump ever since the very first election. Is this true?
Well, yeah, I'm afraid it is, and I've been getting a lot of requests to re-release some of that stuff because it's pretty hard to find. So we're thinking about putting out a collection called the Trump Years, but we'll see how that comes along.
Oh, wonderful. That is very exciting, actually. And where can people find your music?
Well, you just go to YouTube and look up Slender Pickens, and then you can find the various albums, which, of course, these days are called playlists, but there's quite a bit of stuff up there, more than I'm sure you want to deal with.
Well, that's excellent, and I look forward to checking it out. I'm afraid that's all the time that we have right now, so I would encourage people to go to Slender Pickens, that's SLENDER space PICKENS at YouTube, and you'll find all sorts of things. Even Slender's daughter has dropped an album recently on there. It happens to be called Drop. Her name is Precious Pickens, and it's quite good. Slender is on it as well, plays all the instruments, and I believe she even lets him sing a bit on it. So anyway, that is it now from Sound Explorations on India Shortwave Zoom Radio. I am your host, Deepak Leestning, and we'll go out with another song from Slender Pickens. This is a cover of Turtles All the Way Down by Mr. Sturgill Simpson.
I've seen Jesus play with flames in a lake of fire that I was standing in. I met the devil in Seattle and spent 9 months inside the lion's den. I met Buddha yet another time, and he showed me the glowing light within. But I swear that God is there every time I glare into the eyes of my best friend. He says, my son, it's all been done. Someday you're gonna wake up old and gray. So go and try to have some fun, showing warmth to everyone you meet and greet and cheat along the way. Gateway in our minds that leads somewhere out there far beyond this plane. Where reptile aliens made of light cut you open, pull out all your pain. Tell me how you make illegal something that we all make in our brain. say you might go crazy. Then again, it might make you go sane. Every time I take a look inside that old and fabled book, I'm blinded and reminded of the pain caused by some old man in the sky. Marijuana, LSD, psilocybin, DMT, they all change the way I see. But love's the only thing that ever saved my life.